off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You just try not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get
pushing the
back to
back
basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And the pressure gets to him again.
That shit weak, dog.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Look at that shit, dog. They'll pick up every block.
Who didn't in my party?
A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
I was about to say who in my party.
Now for the point after.
Man, go ahead back and eat that turkey leg.
Oh, you see that shit, bro?
Yeah, that shit look good as a motherfucker.
15. That shit was smoke. Me and OG crushed that shit. 1 pound turkey leg.
What is a new joint? New spot?
Nah,
they just made dinner.
He branched off from his grandfather. You know where Johnson's barbecue at on Military Highway?
Well, I don't know where it's at. I know around the area.
Right. Okay. So that's his he was working in his grandpa's restaurant for years, and he just came out with his own food truck about 2 years ago. So I just supported. That shit was every bit of worth it. Cause goddamn Cordell out that motherfucker selling them little ass chicken legs for $15. I just got a 1 pound chicken leg with 3 sides for $15.
Yeah.
Meat dropped right off the bone.
I mean, that people be impressed by that, but you gotta understand. It don't take much for the meat to fall apart. You wrap it up in foil or put the system.
Yeah. I go off the leg side. I ain't paying $15 for no little leg.
All right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome
Fred Flintstone.
Hey, you know how much? That's what I'm saying. I ain't knocking this up, but you know how much he getting per leg?
$15 a leg.
I'm talking about, you know how much he buying.
He probably getting a bulk order.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
I'm probably paying at least probably about $3 or $4 a leg.
Yeah. And he might be getting them in a bulk.
Yeah, he getting probably $3 a leg, bro.
Or he might have crackhead going in there snatching turkey legs.
Some way to string something together here, don't they?
No, he ain't
down big right now, so as you mentioned,
he ain't got time for a motherfucker goddamn it. They be coming behind.
Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now.
Yeah, you can play with him. Yeah, you can play with him. He's on your team.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Nah, Andrew Luck still in the lead.
First down as he gets this to the 47.
I'm talking about on Madden, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He's still in the league on Madden.
In the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to throw.
Maddie.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Yeah, you can broadcast anytime you want. That's based on your internet.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, he got to throw the ball, man.
He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
He
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
The league will be advancing. We'll be in a new week by 3 o'clock.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw here.
Look at that dude. That's a lineman. That ain't even no linebacker.
Yeah, that's a linebacker. He's crazy.
Are going to take over the football. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 18. Now a give, right side. Alexander. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Hey, where you sign
it? It goes a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You do?
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Going an out route. I know where he's going.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Told you.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
On the other side this time.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points.
I mean,
I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches.
How the fuck?
Boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there.
I hope when they come up with this goddamn, they do some legends and some shit like this, I hope goddamn they make this shit equal.
And he pushed it right. It's no good.
I ain't even paying attention to the wind.
When I do the legends drop, Oaks Boy, it'll be all legends.
Like sometimes that shit just be in the way, dog.
This one taken from the 7.
Like how the fuck, like you could be blocking a nigga, and he'll just. Yeah, I'm talking about even on certain shit that I do.
And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
I'm talking about even like certain shit I do. I be like, damn, I know this nigga mad as a motherfucker.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not
get the first down. That shit ain't supposed to happen like that.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think the guy's going to play this game. Go for it.
End zone caught.
Look at that shit.
Touchdown Seattle. As his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop.
I'm talking about these niggas don't even break the pocket.
Like, the touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them. They end up getting those points.
Which way to go? These niggas didn't even break the pocket.
Because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
What's up, bro?
Complete. It's Owens. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. Back now here in
this is another league.
Oh, okay.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot.
I'm about 5 leagues
here to begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 8.
Why he jump?
Side complete. That's Owens.
How he caught that? That's crazy.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
Like,
This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He'll drop to throw.
Pick the block up.
He's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there for the Niners.
Oh, well, that's cute right there.
That motherfucker was naked.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up a throw toward the end zone.
Dropped it again, man.
Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's
see, that's what I'm saying. They make some people much better than other people. You know, like that shit.
Don't think about it much in a game.
They all 99. How the fuck?
Leadership. Still competing.
They 99. So how the fuck?
Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Where's the kick?
In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
You shit about that motherfucker.
And the 49ers get a score closer. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you
score
score
a
a touchdown, you
first
look
off
at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I'm talking about them niggas man to man. I'm watching them at the line. They can't even get by.
A 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into
Look
the
at this
game.
shit.
They turned it over to the
I'm
offense.
working real
They were
crazy.
in charge.
Now they need to execute. 34 yards there at a
They're
first
trying to come
down.
alive, but it's too
Every
late.
player I know tends to play the game in his
I gotta
mind
make it
before it
to you,
actually
man.
happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be.
You ran him over, dog.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open
Look how he throw it, dog.
can
Look.
really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Look at that shit, dog.
It's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the
some niggas better than others, dog.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about something.
Look at 54. That bitch just fell down.
Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the safety, John Whiskey Chart. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Stanford Cardinal, Richard Sherman. 20.
Look at fast Sherman.
To the races,
that bitch is nowhere near.
And he's going
to score. No lineman better not catch him. No lineman better not catch him. I bet that. I won't give a damn what you talking about. No offensive tackle better not. I won't give a damn. You ain't that slow. You ain't gonna be talking about no offensive tackle.
You gotta make me go back like that, bro.
Able to get there and pick it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
I fuck with this shit, but I really don't like that. Them legend shit, I really don't, dog.
And they've got it.
I'd rather see a motherfucker play head on.
Now, though, there's a penalty flag down.
You can't mess with me head on, man.
Oh, you know, we done got in plenty of time. I ain't worried about that. I'm just saying that this legend shit, man, make niggas that, man, that shit ain't like that, dog.
Or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touch.
But I know some niggas that boom.
Handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the
I'm talking about straight bona fide judge. They get in that legend shit and get certain players, you can't stop it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
You can't stop
Michael Bennett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They're going to look to throw. Complete to Jones. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line, not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw. Man open, Rice. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Jones has it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. They look to throw here. It's complete.
Tight push that got way out of bounds.
Way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Looking to
he let it right in.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. A quick hitter complete. It's Owens. The 10-yard completion, but still now facing 30.
Ooh, that boy Bennett walked him down like that.
Glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
Ain't no goddamn way Jerry dropping all the passes, dog.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable. As they'll go for it on 4th and goal.
He died for way over there.
But that winds up incomplete. Frank Gore stopped up short. And the Seahawks able to come up with
you know where I'm going. Stop it.
Following the penalty, Lynch. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
It looked out for you. Frank Gore.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Now Wilson.
That bitch broke a goddamn top from Patrick Willis.
So the victory here for Seattle, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up?
She got me hot, man.